One of Donald Trump's pardons was of a man named Edward Kelly. He was one of the January 6 rioters. He was pardoned. He has now been sentenced to life in prison for a very elaborate plot to kill the FBI agents who were investigating him.
This story is absolutely horrific, and another one that's kind of shocking is why did we not know about this in advance? Because this man, Edward Kelly, was not just your typical Capitol rioter. This was a guy who actively went out there, according to the prosecutors who were successful. He recruited individuals. He trained them. He ran drills with these people on how to attack these FBI agents, where to kill them, when to kill them, how to kill them. It was a program, basically. He was running this program on how to murder federal agents. And his lawyers had the audacity to tell the judge, no. Trump pardoned him for January 6th, and that obviously extends to this massive murder camp he was running, so you can't prosecute him for that. Luckily, the judge was like, absolutely not. And then the federal appellate courts were like, absolutely not. This is not January 6th. This guy's going away forever, as he should. This is a terrifying thing to think that this was happening and we didn't even know about it till the resolution, I guess.
Well, we did a story on several January 6 rioters who had been pardoned who have committed new crimes on America's Lawyer just a week or so ago. We were waiting for the sentencing of this guy, and now he's got life in prison. But a lot of these people are sex offenders, violent crime. This is not, what did he say before, the best people, the good people? They're absolutely not. And this is another illustration of why you don't issue blanket pardons to people. Because if anybody would have reviewed this guy's criminal history and what he was doing, you would say, no, this guy deserves to be in prison. And had he been successful, agents and their families and office workers would be dead.
And a lot of not a lot, but there's been a handful of these pardoned people too that have already been murdered by police for, fighting with police, refusing, pulling weapons on them. These people, a lot of them are the worst of the worst. Trump always likes to use that for migrants, but we're talking about these are the worst of the worst. They're out there committing new crimes, as many of them have, or getting murdered by police because they're drawing weapons on them, or in the case of this guy, he had this whole separate life he was living with his murder camp. I don't know any other way to say it. It was a murder training course for wackos like himself. It's crazy that this is happening in this country. And I guarantee you this is not the only one. There's got to be more of these that we don't even know about. They organize together. They know these are things that they do.
Well, they're emboldened. They're emboldened by this because they see this as their president giving them the authority. The Proud Boys founder was pardoned by Trump. He was just at the counter protest in favor of Alligator Alcatraz, out there stirring up discontent and hate because that's what they feed off of. And it's quite terrifying because, again, they are emboldened by him. They've been pardoned. They've been told, as long as you do it for me, it's okay. Go forth. And some of these people are running for office. Some of them hold office. They're making money off of this, and they're all the while the person who's supposed to be monitoring, this type of crime inside the country is a 20-something-year-old who has no law enforcement experience, which we've done other reporting about.
Fugate, that smug-looking. I'm not going to say the rest of that. But, and of course, we have a country being run by a convicted felon. So this almost seems natural at this point. When you put a convicted felon in charge of things, this is the result. This is what you're going to get.